Good morning, Facebook world. Thanks for joining me for Monday morning meditation. I am in the middle of the desert. I was hoping we will do this outside, but not gonna happen. It's steaming out there. So just want to again thank you for coming today. If you noticed, we are going to be starting a new series called Life is But a Game. And I just want to introduce you to the idea that life is actually a game. And so we're going to process through that idea for the next couple weeks and really see what games we're winning, what games we're playing, and what games we'd rather be winning. So today the game or the meditation is press start. And so I want to, before we actually get in and relax, I want to introduce the idea that we cannot choose the games we're playing if we don't even realize we're playing games. So press start is really an opportunity to take a look at the games you're playing in life and to realize that they are in fact games, and we can choose a bigger, better game that has us living a full life. So thanks for joining me. Begin to relax. You can be seated, lying down, and if you'd like, open up your hands. I want to introduce some more meditation skills to anybody who may be in the beginning stages. Is if you're joining your hands or keeping them closed or together, whatever, have everything relaxed and like your shoulders back and chest open and chin up as you begin to relax and meditate. So go ahead and do that, and we're going to begin our breathing. Today I invite you to begin to breathe really deep in, okay? So go ahead for a 6 count. Breathe in. And out. Go ahead and breathe in. And out. Continue your breathing and begin to relax. And imagine yourself on your couch or any couch, and you're playing a video game. Controller in your hand. And the video game on the TV is actually your life. So it's your day, your job, your car, your family, your life. Press start. And while I can't choose every part of your life, begin to walk yourself through. You've pressed start. You're waking up, going through your morning. And in this game, you get to choose everything. Your outfit, your breakfast, or not breakfast. You get in your car, going to work, and everything's a choice. So notice the car that you actually drive, and in your video game you get to switch it. What do you choose? And in your video game, you get to pick the state that you live in. Or country. What do you choose? In this video game, you get to choose the job that you go to, or that you don't go to a job. What do you choose? while you're choosing your job and experiencing that kind of day, what's going on? Who do you interact with? What sort of work do you do? What's the experience of life in this video game? And when you leave your job and you drive home in your chosen car and in your chosen place of living, what do you choose to do when you get home? What is your evening like? Who do you interact with? How do you spend your time? How do you spend your weekends? Imagine in this video game that you can pause and choose something new at any time. And in your video game, notice yourself interacting in this chosen life. If you pause and think for a moment about you having this life, who would you be? What kind of experience of life would you have? If you had this life, what would be possible for you? What would become available? Now pause this chosen life and press restart. As we restart it, the video game that you're going to play out is the life you currently live. So as you press start, imagine your wake-up routine. Imagine the car you get into and the job that you go to. This version of the video game is pretty automatic. It's routine, it's predictable, and it's familiar. Imagine the people you interact with and the various patterns that play out throughout your day. This video game almost has a pre-setting in which you don't have any choice. You simply go with it. You play the game. Imagine the day at work, the drive home, and the way you spend your evening and weekends. Imagine that familiar, predictable, routine game. Now press pause. Take a moment to notice the difference between the games that you played in this meditation. The game of choice versus the automated game. You see, when we do not pay attention to the games that we play, they become our reality. Something to take away from today's meditation is that you are always winning the game that you're playing. You are always winning the game that you're playing. If you are playing the automated game, you are winning. So take a look into the automated game that we are playing and ask yourself where you're playing the game of choice. Where are you choosing your life powerfully? And where are you letting life happen to you? In order to choose it, you must see it. What relationships have become automatic? What circumstances have become automatic for you? Where have you dismissed or let go of your power of choice? Where can you grab your power back and begin to choose powerfully? As you begin to make your way back to us today, consider all the spaces in your life that you're playing a game and living out a pattern. Consider the various games that you're playing. As you begin to come back to us, breathe deep as you begin to observe and notice where those games take place in your life. They're everywhere. It's a human condition, and it's totally okay. If today's meditation opened your eyes to the patterns and comfort zone that you live in, it's totally okay. None of it's permanent. It's a game. You can press pause and you can hit restart. Begin to come back to us and keep your breaths nice and deep. Notice that it's a game. Notice you can press pause. And notice you can restart at any time. As we continue through this series, we're going to begin to press pause on the games that we'd rather not be winning. We're going to notice in our lives where we're stuck in the game, and we can choose a bigger, better game worthy of our greatness. As you begin this meditation series, I invite you that if you haven't joined us for July, to go back and join us for the Be Yourself series as you jump in. It'll be a lot of fun, and you'll get to know yourself a little bit better as you begin to go into Life is But a Game. We get to have fun, we get to choose our lives powerfully, and I invite you to share this with anyone you feel stuck in the game of life. It's going to be a fun one. Welcome back. Happy Monday. Go through your week and notice the games that you are playing. Pick the ones you want to be winning and let go of the ones that you feel like have you spinning in a circle. You guys are great. It's going to be a fun one. Share with your friends, and I'll see you next week. Take care.